He's like, I'm a cat. And then he started rubbing up on my leg. And I'm like, I'm going to go to fucking jail because this kid's meowing and rubbing against my leg.
Hey, oh, boyo. Welcome back. Yeah, welcome back to the Part-Timers Podcast with Keith,
Dane,
Curtis,
and
Kirsten,
our special guest.
Hey, what up, boy? What's happening, yo?
We got Kirsten in the building.
Yay.
you did that last time.
I'll do it every time. Fuck you.
Yeah, okay, make
I'll
it
do it
part of the
every.
intro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for coming on, Kirsten. Appreciate
Thank you for having
She's
me.
actually an active listener.
It's
Yeah, she is.
It's kind of really funny because like I sit like on my couch and I would listen to the podcast and like I'm here and I'm just like, holy shit, like,
Now
this is happening. You know what I mean?
I see your voice coming up on the computer right now.
This is
just-
real.
It's so, yeah,
This
it's,
shit is
it's
real.
so real. I'm gonna go and be like, fuck you, Vince. Out of the podcast.
Do we have him? Oh, Vance is up there for May 18th. He'll be
18th, yeah.
here.
Vance.
Earl.
Vance is her better half, so he'll be on here in the
We're
18th.
like
Her
Kirsten
better
is-
three-quarter.
Her better
More like
three-quarter.
more like Kirsten is the entire 7/8 of the relationship. Vince
Right.
is there.
Right.
Vince, I
True.
love you. Don't leave.
Vince is a lot of.
Don't leave.
Vince is full of love.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He's
that's
big.
my
He's
boy.
so good.
He
He
acts
was-
hard, but he's just as big.
He was
teddy
telling
bear.
me the other
He acts
day.
really
A
had.
big titty bear.
He's wicked.
No,
had.
Teddy.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he
You
was
see.
telling me the other day. He was like, "Let's start going to the gym," and I was like, "That's great." But I was thinking, I was like, "I don't want to lose my teddy bear." I was like, "Let's not. Let's just get
No,
fat
so
together."
Let's get fat together. Let's get some dominoes. Watch some SpongeBob.
Exactly.
You gotta,
Right,
you gotta
that's you
fatten him up so no one else will steal him from you.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what Shania tries to do to me.
It's what Shania does.
That's what Shania Twain.
Shania.
Whatever. Hello,
meant
we gonna
to
be
be
together. I'll be here and you'll be near.
Shakira.
Oh, fuck. I thought that was Shania
I
Twain.
knew that. I knew that. Why did I sing along?
First it was celiacs and cataracts.
Now it's
Shania and Shakira.
what's the difference?
Oh.
why did I sing along?
I own a night, my hips don't lie. I'm starting to feel the
That's still Shakira.
reaction. Oh, fuck it is.
Shakira Twain.
What is Shania Twain's song? Let's go, girls. Or whatever she is.
Right.
It's in the
Who's
opposite.
bad if your boots been under and all that shit?
And like my brother is my dad, who's also my grandpa. That's her song too, right?
No, she's
sorry?
not that country. She's,
Isn't that,
she's
isn't
like,
that the plot of Star Wars?
Oh yeah, it is actually.
something like that?
Yeah,
I don't know, I've never seen
I've
it.
never seen it either.
You know, that's
But
the thing,
although lightsabers are
like,
cool.
I've seen like all of them, and I still have no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah,
So, I
because
mean-
doesn't the main character bang his sister?
Yes.
Wait, you guys don't do that?
Hang on, let's clarify here. You don't have a sister.
Right.
Dude, why does your dick taste like my ass?
Oh, why does your ass taste like my dick?
Well, okay then.
Oh man. Okay, let's get to the fucking topic here. So,
sorry, Kirsten. We didn't give her a proper introduction. We usually give
Oh,
everybody an
sorry.
introduction. We kind of ran away there.
Yeah.
She's a girl.
Tell us
She's a
about yourself.
Female.
What do I say about myself?
You
I
get
don't
to
know.
sign the door.
I know. I'm so excited. I don't know. My name is Kirsten.
Oh, yeah.
You are our cousin.
Yeah,
Where do you-
I'm related to
Where do
you
you
guys.
work? What's your favorite thing to do?
My favorite thing to do is asleep and eat Dominoes.
Is asleep?
Just
a single sleep?
Yeah, one sleep. One
exist
sleep.
asleep.
A 5-hour sleep. That's my favorite thing.
Right.
I don't know. I have a cat, and he's my everything, and he has
He's
Down
retarded.
syndrome.
Oh,
Yeah.
sit
He
down.
does.
Oh, no.
He's
I shouldn't
awesome.
have said that.
That didn't pick it up. Don't worry about that.
Okay, good.
Oh, it did because your speakers are on. We're having testicle difficulties.
Testicle difficulties. I always have testicle difficulties.
Keith,
How is Jack?
your
How's he
wife's
doing?
the one that's
good. He's
pregnant.
really
What
good,
are
yeah.
your balls?
Word around the
hurt?
block is you're getting a pupper.
Yes. Hopefully.
What
you looking for?
Hopefully. I don't know. Vince wants a really big dog, but I mean, our place is kind of small. So I'm trying to
Yeah.
talk him into getting a smaller dog.
Yeah.
So
SMOL.
Like a
Get a West
Shiba?
Highland Terrier.
Like a Shiba.
I'm hoping that we can get an Australian Shepherd.
Yeah.
Because that's the dog that I want.
But that dog has a lot of energy. You better be fucking
know.
willing
get
to
a
walk.
what are they called?
That'd be a you
The Husky
thing.
Pomeranians.
Pomsky.
Pomsky.
I know. I want a Pomsky so bad. They're
Fuck,
so
imagine how
fucking
much
cute.
those things are.
Get one
Oh,
of
yeah.
those vampire Pomeranians from fucking Blade Trinity.
Blade.
Yeah.
No.
Like, we all sat quiet for a minute and
Yeah.
just thought about that. We're like, no, that probably wouldn't be a good idea.
That'd be fun though.
Yeah. So we're here today to talk about tattoo stigma. First thing.
Do you
First
know
on the board.
First thing.
Ow!
Who doesn't know what stigma is?
Isn't that
I have a brief understanding of what the word means.
Isn't that
But if you
Final
ask me-
Fantasy VII where Cloud's arm goes black?
It's basically like a stereotype.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought
So-
stigma. I
dope.
thought you meant something.
I
It's like-
actually
I thought it meant something else.
It's
My
like
bad.
it's like a what everybody thinks
Yeah.
about, like something. In this case, tattoos.
I actually have like a really good example because when I went with Vincent to get his tattoo done on his arm, our tattoo artist guy, he was telling us about how he dropped out of school to become a tattoo artist, yada yada yada, and he said that he told his grandmother, and his grandmother was like, "Which inmate are you tattooing?" Because she's from back in the day that like he was telling us that like she said she's like 90, so in her day like tattoo artists would tattoo your number onto inmates.
Literally, yeah.
And so she was like, "Is that what you're going to do? You're dropping out of school to do that?" And he was like, "No, like there's such a different stigma around it now. It's not like, oh, if you have a tattoo, you're like a fucking bandit or something. It's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
just showing another part and you want to put artwork on you or whatever else, but it's just like the stigma has changed so much
Right.
since back in
Or
her
like,
time,
oh,
right?
that guy must be a welder. He's full of tattoos.
Right.
yeah,
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 exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That's essentially what a stigma is.
It has changed.
Oh
It
yeah,
has
huge.
Changed so much.
I grew up always thinking, tattoos are for losers and all. Oh, boom, you're a fucking moron.
trash. We grew up,
Trash.
That's how we grew up.
we like tattoos are for trashy people. But after Curtis, you and I saw Metallica last year in August,
That's correct.
and it was a life-changing experience.
fucking huge.
Metallica has been such a huge influence on myself, and I know yourself as well. It made me want to start music and do all this, and I wouldn't be even here without that influence.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
That
Sure.
concert was a life-changing experience. It really was, and I couldn't help myself. I'm like, I'm getting a tattoo, and I ended up getting
Very
a similar, but a bit of an alteration to the James Hetfield on the web of the right hand, the M. But instead of the classic M with 81, I got the
Newer
hardwired M with 17 for 2017, the year I saw him. So.
Same here.
But I mean, I look at this thing every fucking day, and I don't regret it, and I'm proud of it every day.
Exactly.
Can I
That's
just point out though that all you had to do was wait another year and they're back again this year.
See, but we didn't fucking know that.
Yeah, we didn't know.
It's
that.
good though.
like
You
their
took the
second-
chance, right?
Yeah,
Edmonton
absolutely.
was their
I
last
took the chance
stop.
too.
And you know
for
what?
North America.
You know what though?
I get it.
You know what? That Edmonton show will probably be better than the Saskatoon show.
Yeah.
Simply because it was a stadium show. There was 75 or 80,000 people there
Holy shit!
instead of what's going to be here.
That's a lot of
8,
people.
10,000.
Yeah.
So I mean,
It
it
will
is what
be-
it is. It's still going to be good.
You
but
and I also got VIP
totally
tickets. We got
understand.
backstage. We
I
saw
got to
everything.
play. I got to play fucking Kirk Hammett's guitar that he
Holy
toured
shit.
with during the Death Magnetic tour.
I totally understand.
Yeah.
Because if I could afford it, I would have followed Schoolboy Q around.
Right.
Right. Shane and I went to go see him at Kelowna, and there was only a few thousand people there. But I would have
Yeah.
loved to see it at a big fucking. But it's still worth it.
Oh yeah,
Still worth it.
absolutely, absolutely.
Totally worth it. But I totally get it.
Yeah.
But when I was there too, I wanted to get a tattoo of something that was like when it was there. Like you got the Metallica M for when you went.
Right.
I was gonna get the Q, and then when Tyler the Creator came to Vancouver, when we went there, I was gonna get the B. But then I'm like, fuck, I don't think it's right. I think I'm doing it for the wrong reason.
Here's the thing with it.
See,
You gotta go.
You'd look at it and you'd be like, fuck yeah.
You got to
Yeah.
look at it and be willing. The thing that gets me about everything is I have a lot of ideas for tattoos. You got to sit there though and be willing to look at it for the rest of your life, every single day,
Yeah.
all day long.
And yeah. And
Like
I
with
mean-
me, I have fucking Mount Bagby on my left arm because I climbed it to the top. A lot of people in Revelstoke, when I went anyways, didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
Everybody said, like, dude, I live here and I don't want to do that.
I hear
So the
anything about
tattoo-
going outside, I don't want to.
So
do
the
it.
so the fucking guy who was even doing our tattoos in Revelstoke was like, "You guys are fucking crazy." He's like, "Where are you from?" We're like, "The prairies." And he's like, "Oh fuck, that explains it." But and he's like, "No," he's like, "I don't even climb, baby." He's like, "That's a hike I don't want to do."
Because the biggest,
it's
the biggest,
treacherous.
the biggest
It's-
hill we have here is like Glen Ellen Park.
60 feet tall.
No, I look at it.
Park
That
Ridge.
to me is not only along with the Metallica one I also have on my hand, same thing as Keith, or similar anyways. It's an accomplishment. Who the fuck else would climb Mount Bagby besides Keith? Who else would who
I
else
did
would
it
climb
first.
Mount Bagby? Right?
But you and your
I
homies
went-
did it, right?
Me and my homies did it. We went through a fucking avalanche to get to the top. Then it had a storm on the way down, and trees fell right in fucking front of us. Like, why would we? Like, why is that not something? to go, fuck yeah.
Yeah,
How come you didn't draw a collapsed tree on there then?
Because that one, I don't know. I don't know.
That's
With
like
Tyler under it, just
I was trying to think of something witty, but I couldn't even think about it.
that's like when I got my tattoo here. I have a tattoo on my left forearm for our grandmother who passed away last year.
I love it.
I
Love
know.
you, Grandma.
and-
Absolutely love you.
Yeah, love you, Grandma. God love you. And I mean, I got it done. I'd always been wanting to get something done for my grandmother because we used to always go out there, you know, the kids to the cabin, and we would all, you know, go swimming.
Another
all
area
that.
where we grew up.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. And I grew up the same way. My dad always thought, you know, people who get tattoos, they're trash, they're ugly. He especially hates them on women because he thinks it makes them look bad, which that's his opinion. I definitely respect that. But
He's wrong.
yeah, pretty much. And when I got mine done for our grandma here, I told him, I was like, look, I'm sorry. I was like, but I'm getting it.
Right.
And he was like, oh, well, and I was like, I don't care. Like, and I got it done maybe a month after grandma had passed. So I
Yeah.
was like, that's it. I'm going. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm getting it done. So I went and got it done, and I sent him a picture, and I was like, I did it. And he's like, you know what? I actually love it.
Yep.
And that's the thing is, I was like, see, you can't just jump on it. And I mean, like, I also have a tattoo of my cat on my leg. So, I mean, there's a few that are a little bit smarter than the
I
others.
like that one
but
too,
I mean,
though. I like it because Jack means a lot. To you.
yeah, exactly. And that's why I got it done, was because I was just like, you know, I know everyone's going to be like, ooh, it's a fucking cat lady.
The artist got the cross eyes and
yeah,
everything.
exactly. She really
He's a
did,
Down
right?
syndrome kid. How could you not love
He
him?
is, yeah, and he's just like my everything. And like I said, everyone's gonna be like, "Ooh, the fucking
Meow.
crazy cat ladies on the
Crazy cat lady
podcast."
off The Simpsons.
That's very
Yeah.
good. Was the way
Exactly.
we all grew up. We all
Yeah.
grew up with this thing of even dad telling us of going like, you get a tattoo, you're fucking out of the house, or
Right.
you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean?
And
Just the stigma
yeah.
behind it.
Yeah.
Again, the stigma.
Yeah.
And
they're the
then-
skateboarders. They're
then-
the ones who are breaking bottles.
Yeah. So when I was in Revelstoke and I was talking to dad, he's like, why didn't you fucking do it?
Yeah.
And I'm like,
You're
you kidding
are
me? You told me not
Yeah.
to for the past 18 years of my life. Why would I just do it now?
Right.
And he's like, I'd rather have a tattoo than a piercing.
And I was
and
like-
he like looks at me.
Yeah.
Well, we all know why he did that though.
Well, yeah. For those of you who don't know, I used to have my tongue pierced,
Ew.
and I caught a lot of flack for that.
Yeah, it's little.
It was stupid. It
Yeah,
was
that-
so stupid. But at the time, I was like, hey, fuck yeah, this for looking. But when it was so stupid, I was like swallowing balls of steel all the time.
Oh, man.
I know, just making it sound so bad, right? It is as gay as it sounds.
Yeah.
It was so retarded.
You were
I got
sucking the Tin Man's balls
I
every day.
I got a permanent hole in my tongue.
Really?
Yeah, it'll always be there.
I was gonna say let me see it, but I just realized looking inside your mouth would be a little
And
wrong.
like I don't have I want tattoos, but I don't know. There's something about it that I don't want to
You
make
have
the
to be
commitment.
willing-
It's the
yeah.
commitment because I got my nipple pierced, and I think I just pull it out whenever I want. But
Ouch.
oh yeah, it took dude. It took like fucking. It still hasn't properly healed, and it's been over like a year, 14 months probably.
Jesus.
Remember the first
But-
time I saw it, I just laughed at you, and you're like, "Shut up."
But still, like I don't know. It was just one of those things where it's just like
Impulse.
I'm just gonna fucking do it.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
just
I.
gonna do
That's
it.
what
'Cause I-
tattoos.
Because I was
walk-
like the tongue, it didn't hurt, and I'm like, well, people like, man, I really want something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Because I rebel.
Right.
But then I was like, I'll just get my nipple pierced. So I got my nipple pierced, and I don't even notice it,
Yeah.
except for at work. Catch it on my harness, like, oh shit. And then
That's why it's not healed.
and then fucking keeps getting infected because of the dust and the shit where we work.
Jesus.
And then it heals, and then I go back to work on Monday, and it's back to fucking normal. But I really love to get a tattoo though.
Dude, it honestly, if it's something you care about and something you're passionate about, you will not regret it. If it's something like, I mean, it's not like, oh, I've been listening to this guy rap for a month. It's like he's pretty cool. I'm gonna get a tattoo. You're gonna be like, this guy fell off the face of the earth and he's a fucking loser.
I'm gonna get Logic on my back, literally his whole body,
Like
on
Steve-O.
my back. Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
Like-
Then here's the thing that comes. Sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah, that's okay.
But here's the thing that comes in with that as well is the fact of this is something that's meaningful to me, both Bagby and Metallica. It's
Yeah.
something that inspired me to keep moving in life, whenever it kicked me down, type of shit. Meanwhile, let's say you're going to find a job somewhere, so maybe you got laid off from work or something. Who the fuck's gonna? It's hard to get hired because you have a tattoo because of people's policies.
Right.
Now, I work for a retail company that's like that, and I'm not gonna be like, oh, they're garbage because of that. But at the same time, I would understand if like it's a fucking pair of testicles on your face or whatever.
or pussy eater
Yeah,
right across your
yeah.
upper lip.
who would do? Jesus.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when you're
That
sitting there
exists.
and you're trying to show something in your life that helps even create a conversation, even with a guest or with anyone in the store, why would you not want it?
Right.
Why was that something like it's nothing negative to look
Yeah.
at?
So retail, it's kind of a double-edged sword because I understand from their point of view,
Professionalism and-
professionalism. They have a
I got a
reputation to uphold.
tattoo of Walmart.
Right, but at the same time, you're working at Walmart, or you're working at a gas station, or you're working. You're not working in a fucking office where you have to go make sales calls and all the. People aren't coming back based on your clean face.
Yeah.
Or your clean arms.
dirty
People
kiss is so
people are
gross.
coming back because the service is friendly. And they're coming back because the products are good, the prices are good, the perks are good.
people.
It's not the fucking tattoo on your arm.
Exactly. Like here's an example. When I was at work the other day, this guy came back and he remembered who I was, and he's like, "Yeah, I remembered you from your tattoo," and we had a conversation about it.
Right.
And he's like, and I keep coming back. He's like, because you were also real with me.
Right.
I didn't go, well, and sales pitch, buy this 90-gallon tank. It's this much. I was like, dude, you can get the same fucking tank over here. I said,
Dude, you can get it at PetSmart.
you know what I mean? Like, I told him
You're
straight
real with
up,
him.
and I was like, honestly, you could here. I said, but there's other places you could look. I said, but we only have these certain types of things here. I said, come back, we can get you even signed up with a membership and whatnot, get it for cheaper, and then we can go from there. I said, but getting a tank, I said, if you have another option, go do it. And then fucking kept coming back because
you were not a salesman at that point. You were a consultant.
Yes.
And there's a fucking difference.
It's huge. Fuck salesman.
I always got that when I worked at Valley Village too, because like, you know,
The VV.
sorry, a thrift store.
Double V.
No, you can say it. You don't work
Shout out to
anymore.
Macklemore.
That's true. Yeah.
The
Fuck Valley Village,
you
man. Let's be real.
Village.
But yeah, when I used to work there, like people, you know, someone just donates it and they're like, "Oh yeah, this is good. Let's resell it." And they'd sell it for like $3, and the Dollarama was right beside us, and I would be like, "Dude, look, this literally came from the dollar store,
Right.
and here they're charging $4. Just go next door and pick it up."
Exactly.
It's the same thing, and they were like, "Oh hey, I appreciate that,"
Yeah.
you know. And then the same thing would happen. Someone would come through my till and be like, "Oh yeah, like I remember your tattoo. Like I remember you were
Yeah.
here and you helped me, and you know you saved me a couple bucks, or you know you were told your boss like, hey, this cup's broken. They're not paying full price, or you know, because like not only like at the end of the day, not only are we, you know, employees." And we work for them, but it's also like we're also people.
Yeah.
Exactly, we're fucking people.
Just like your
Like-
boss. Your boss is a person.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I
Your
mean,
boss might have a fucking tattoo of fucking
Scrotum on his scrotum.
Slytherin
yeah, and I mean, like I,
on his cack.
Yeah, right. Parcel tongue.
I had a tattoo.
Whoa.
I
Partial tongue.
I had a manager at Valley Village, and he was just sleeves, just full sleeves, and he was known as the sleeve guy.
Right.
But you know what I mean? And it's
He's
not.
gay.
Yeah,
He's gay.
pretty much. But it wasn't like, oh, that guy, he has tattoos on his arms.
He's gonna kill you.
Yeah, it was just like, oh, where's the sleeve guy? You know what I
Right.
mean? Like
Yeah.
it's so I don't know. I don't.
It's
Again,
like my
we're a lot more
my wife's
accepting.
my wife's boyfriend.
What? Whoa!
My wife's
What kind of
sister-
marriage is this?
My wife's sister's
baby is that?
my wife's sister's boyfriend has sleeves on his arm too.
Alduin.
I mean, like tattoos. Yeah, Alduin.
Aldepine.
Anyways, his tattoos. I mean, he's a fucking awesome guy. He is a great guy, and his tattoos don't make him a shitty or doesn't mean he's a fucking mean person or whatever. You know, like he's a great dude, and he has fucking tattoos. Like the stigma behind it, and it's mostly from old school people. You know, even managers like their 30s, 35, whatever. Like maybe they'll have tattoos. A lot of fucking people do, and they'll understand and they'll get it. You know. But again, don't get fucking fart muncher across your forehead, because that's a little different story. You're looking for a little different line of work. You probably want to do
Literally
like,
porn.
yeah,
Ass eating porn.
ass eating porn,
Rim
fitting,
job.
fitting, but or like you're like a sales call guy, fucking telemarketer or whatever, right?
Like I get ones that are, you know, fucking way out of the box. But if you have something, oh, what's that tattoo? And you're like, what does that mean? What does it do? Like if
Conversation.
you're like, oh, well, it's my favorite fucking animal or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? And they're like, okay, well, like if you're getting hired somewhere, and if they, let's say you're the manager of the place, asked you about them, and if you have a logical reason, not like, I don't know, I always thought this revolver looked cool in my arm. Then it's like, yeah, cover that up. But if it's like, no, this was a model of what my grandfather's gun was when he was in the war, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying it's a real thing, but
Right.
if it has something that means something,
Right.
It's
Now,
different.
now, talking about that double-edged sword, we were talking about how, it makes sense from the business standpoint of view. And, like, from the other side, it's just...
The Buster Sword.
You got to also think of...
The Nutbuster sword.
So you got to also
There's a
think...
limit,
You got to
Nutbust.
also think of potential future repercussions or...
Right.
Job limiting opportunities based on what you're going to get. You have to, it's a decision you're going to make that could potentially limit you to certain things, and you have to be real about that, and you have to understand that. And if you don't
Right.
understand that, and you're going to be a cunt about it,
Then-
then maybe fucking Best Buy shouldn't hire you.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I think
Yeah.
of it this way, okay? My teacher, for example, he had a fucking problem with tattoos. He said, the only tattoo that's acceptable is on a whore and on her lower back. I'm like, oh god,
wow.
fuck this
You
dude.
can tell he's a
Like,
grandpa.
and everybody in the class had tattoos.
Yeah.
You don't say that to people,
No.
right? You know what I
You
mean?
should be able to
but
say that
but
as a
that's
professor.
that's the old attitude. You think about when that shit came in. That's what it was seen as, and the people that,
That
were
was
doing
prison
it
shit.
were the kind of
It was the
people-
guys in... It was the...
They were
the,
different.
The people who had tattoos were, like he said, the whoos.
The whoos
And
gotta
the
love
guys
them.
that were in prison,
the
who got-
hardcore,
who,
and,
yeah,
and the
got
guys
the
who marked
anchor on the
themselves so you
arms
knew where
and-
they're from, and
Right.
blah blah blah.
right.
But it's changed so fucking much.
Oh yeah.
Right? If you think of at our job, if we were to go somewhere and they were to call our boss and say they were great, I just don't like seeing tattoos, don't send that fucking guy back here. Our boss would say, well, sorry, we can't do fucking business then because you have to put up with it. Right?
Well, yeah, like I mean, he's our boss
'Cause-
got our backs. So he understands. Like I mean, we do great work. So I'm gonna talk us up a little bit now, but we do great work. We're really nice. We're professional. We're
not
courteous.
cunts.
We're not cunts to
We're
anybody.
not. If we were there and we were cunts, and he were to say
Def-
that guy with the tattoo is being a cunt,
Different
okay,
story.
maybe it's not.
It's used
I don't
as a
like him because he's
descriptor.
got a tattoo. Don't send him back.
It's being used as a descriptor, not a limiter.
It's fucked.
Yeah.
And it's a
And you know what's crazy is as soon as I got this, I started looking at it, and when it healed, I'm like, you know what? I want more.
the transition into
Yeah.
respecting it and
Yeah.
understanding it was fucking hard for me because
Yeah.
I was that's like I said before we grew up that way,
Right.
and it was always, oh, they're for trash, and you try to go get a job, it's not going to work. It's because that's how we were raised.
Right.
And the transition for me to keep understanding it more and more and more was my friends started getting it, and you see all these tattoo shows and you're like, fuck, that's fucking cool. And you get more artistic with things, the music thing that we're doing, and the more attention you pay to like canvases and all that
Right.
bullshit, you're just like,
It's art.
fucking art.
It's
It's
art.
so cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the transition was so hard.
For sure. Yeah, me too. And you know, all it took for me was that life-changing experience at Metallica. I'm like, I gotta get it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was it. It was that one thing that clicked in my life, and I was like, that's it. I'm doing it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Right.
Shane is tatted up too. She's got
Yeah.
how many?
She's
5 or
got
6.
She got the barbed wire in her left arm, but when she gets 80, it's gonna be a picket fence.
Yeah, she likes to cut the right sleeves off of her t-shirts because she likes to show the barbed wire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she's got a
Tribal.
a giant Harley Davidson on her
wondering-
right calf.
People are wondering.
So
what
when
you
it
look
gets
like.
older, though, it's gonna be one of those old English bicycles with the giant ass wheels.
she's got the Post Malone barbed wire crown around her head.
This is a public service
Post
now.
provolone.
She doesn't
This is
actually have those
post-
tattoos.
Post
provolone.
Toast Malone.
Kirsten,
Post
What?
Shalom.
we're gonna go right into this.
Oh, shit,
Tell
okay.
tell me what your thoughts on post provolone.
been
Okay, all right.
I tried. Go, go. And
He
then
looks
I'll
like
rebuttal.
looks like he owns all the cows that
Okay.
produce provolone.
We're,
He looks like one of the guys.
gonna-
Oh, sorry.
we're gonna fuck. Okay.
Get
okay.
serious.
Sorry,
Real
let her
talk.
talk.
Let's do
Real
this.
talk.
This is real talk. Okay, hear me out.
Listen,
Okay,
I hear you.
we're gonna do like kind of I question you guys answer. Okay.
Sure.
Are we gonna argue that he is not talented?
Yes.
No,
I don't know because I've never heard his shit.
he's
Okay,
very talented.
Why?
In his own lane.
I don't like him
Lane.
Why?
because I'm an old man.
Okay.
It's like I fucking. Well, here's the thing.
I love him,
I do too, Dave.
but I don't like.
Here's-
I'm not a huge fan of his music.
Yeah.
But I like him
Here's
as
the
a
thing
person.
with me personally. I'm not sitting here like anyone who likes him sucks. Like what you like. I don't give a shit. But personally, I can't get behind the beats. I don't get behind the.
Is he mumble rap?
No,
Sometimes,
It
but not always.
depends how. No, I can't say that.
it's a
It
you'd
depends
have
how
to
he's
hear it.
feeling.
You'd have to
Oh.
understand it. He's doing his own thing,
You can respect a guy for
Of
that.
course.
I have nothing against the guy. I don't have to
You don't have
like.
to like it.
I don't know. Hang on. This is an interesting tie-in because we're going back to the whole tattoo stigma thing. With,
Right.
Look at him.
Yeah,
Right.
he's tatted.
See, here's the thing, though. I'm
He's
not
fucking
saying
tatted.
I'm not sitting here saying. Okay, I am sitting here saying he's not talented, but but here's I'm not sitting here like it's the fact behind it that I just can't get behind it. I don't like the way I'm a person who likes to sit there and listen to what he says and do what he says and do it myself, not have to look up the goddamn lyrics on Genius.com to understand what the fuck he's saying. And
Sometimes you gotta do
Yeah,
that.
but-
though.
and then when
Dude.
but then when half the lyrics are also, I don't know, I didn't pay attention to much of his songs, so I just fucking hated them.
Okay, but
Like,
hang on.
I understand. I just
People
don't
people
like it.
use that. People use that as an excuse for music they don't like.
That's me.
Yeah. So, can you name all the songs that you love and explain exactly what every song means?
Yes.
No, you can't.
You don't think so?
What do the lyrics in "Jump" mean, Curtis?
Jump.
By Van Halen.
Jump.
What do they mean?
I didn't love that song.
I had to.
I like
dude,
it. I don't love it.
I told you what Hotel California was about.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You liked the song,
Yeah.
but you didn't understand it. You're just like, oh, he's
Yeah,
having
but
a
if you
good
question
time
me
in
on something by
California.
fucking
Nah,
Metallica,
he's doing
or if you
coke.
question me something by Eminem, I can sit here and go, well, it's this.
Okay, hang
about
on.
this.
But what? Like, okay, now let's
rap,
go.
rap is a little different though. Rap is a little more direct, especially.
Yeah, but
especially
if
with
if
Eminem.
he's trying to do a genre that's labeled as rap, is he not?
Okay,
Yeah,
hang
but
on.
rap
Why
stands
does it-
for rhythm and poetry. It's not exactly like direct. It's also like
I
you
guess
listen to
it's- yeah, I
Kendrick.
guess, yeah.
Listen to Kendrick. Half the shit he says, you're like, I have to look up what that means. And you look it up, you're just like, boom, mind blown.
That's true.
Why does it have to be a bad thing that you got to look it up?
Because I'm lazy and I'm.
But that's what it's about. That's what the whole idea of buying records and CDs that come with the books. What
Yeah.
what are they called? Not the art books, but there's a name for them.
Yeah, I know what you're
Oh.
talking
Anyway,
about.
but
Yeah.
but you read the lyrics. You look at the pictures that are associated with the song.
While
and
you're
you
listening
understand
and-
it a little better.
Right.
That was the whole point behind it. Now we have the internet where we can dive into it and people can explain it
Okay.
for you.
Okay.
And you have your own opinion. You can post your opinion on it. Like Genius is a great website.
I could be 100% honest with you. I didn't listen to like a lot. I listened to one and went, he's stupid, and then I just changed the station.
Right, and that's
That's
like,
the thing with me.
that's the
It's
problem.
if I can't get behind it, I don't want to even put in the time to. I'm one of those people that's. I'm too fucking stubborn, and I'm too like, oh, the kids like this. I don't listen to
Okay,
this.
Right.
hear me out. though.
Metallica
Hear me
till
out.
death. Like, it's, you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't. Again, I appreciate people for doing their own thing and go like what you like. Go do what you do. If it's working, do it. But I also don't want to have to sit here and explain why I hate something if I just don't.
Well,
like.
we're
You know
not
what I
going
mean?
to sit here and suck his dick. We just
I mean-
asked. We just asked what.
I mean, if
Kirsten's
it gives me
opinion
some
was.
money.
Okay, so hear me out though. Okay. Okay, it started like this. I watch JonTron on YouTube.
Yes.
JonTron hangs
Fuck
out with
yes,
Ethan from
JonTron.
Hell yeah, JonTron.
H3.
Hangs out with H3. I saw
Post Malone's
Post
interview.
Malone's interview
Yeah,
on
so
his
good.
podcast. I listen
So
to
good.
Ethan's podcast all the time, and then I was like, this guy's fucking funny. This guy's fucking funny. And then
Really?
and then I heard Vince listening to this, and I was like, this is a good beat. Like, what is this? He's like, oh, it's Post Malone. Who the fuck's that? He's like, oh, well, this guy. I was like, no, that's Austin. He was on Ethan's podcast, and Vince was like, no, that's Post. And I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute. Like, what are you talking about? And then I was like, I thought Post Malone and Austin. What's his last name?
I can't remember.
Post. Austin Post.
Austin
Yeah.
Post.
I thought those were two different people, but they're the same person. So
Yeah.
like I kind of got like the personality side.
it's like Spider-Man
him.
and Peter Parker.
Exactly. But like, and then when I found out they were the same person, I was like, holy shit, like this makes me like him even more because not only
Right.
is he funny, he's talented. And I know you guys made so much fun of me because I genuinely think that Post Malone is attractive.
No,
You must like
Okay.
garbage cans then.
N-O.
She likes Vince.
I was just gonna
Yeah, but Vince is hot.
Okay, hear me out, though. Okay,
H-A-W-T.
Yeah.
hear me out though. Okay,
Cool.
so I explained this last time and you guys roasted the shit out of me. But one of my most attractive traits is humor.
That's fine.
If you can make me laugh, that's gonna make me much more attracted to you because if I can be
The
like
dam will be opened.
exactly like if I
Jesus.
if I
It's like Niagara Falls down there.
Jesus Christ.
but that's the thing if I can sit here and make a dad joke or make a joke and you laugh and I laugh and we just have a good time, I'm gonna think that's, you know what I mean? Do you get what I'm saying? Don't shake your head. No,
Okay, hang on.
No,
Yes,
I get it.
I
'cause
totally
I'm
understand,
the exact
but-
same way. If I find a girl and I go, "Holy shit, you made me laugh," I go, then you dare leave my sight.
Right.
Like I'm just like you say
Okay.
it right there and you hang out.
Now let's talk about not overall attractiveness, physical attraction. He is not.
Hold on. I want to say something about how she mentioned he was on H3H3.
Yes.
Have you ever watched that?
You know what? I haven't.
The best 2 interviews and podcast they ever done
Yep.
was JonTron and Post Malone.
Really?
Yeah.
And I've listened to a lot of their stuff, and those are definitely top 2.
H3H3 is that
That's Ethan Klein.
from
Ethan and his wife.
Ethan and I don't
What's-
remember
I can't remember her name.
Hell.
Oh,
shit! I don't know what her name is.
She's so quiet. I can't never remember her name.
Were they on Good Mythical Morning?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
I don't remember what her name is, but yeah, she has the
It's
really
bugging
thick
me.
accent
It's
because
really
she's
bugging
from
me.
wherever.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I'm
fucking
gonna.
Oh,
I'm gonna look
and,
it up.
and speaking of Post Malone and Good Mythical Morning, I haven't watched that episode yet, even
It's
though I
good.
even though I love Good Mythical Morning because Post Malone was on there, and I just don't know why I don't
How
like
the
him.
fuck can you
Exactly.
look at that and tell me that's attractive?
Okay. Dude, go listen to the interview. You'll understand a lot better.
I'm
You'll-
reading his lyrics to his songs. I can tell you right now, I can't get behind it.
Curtis, talking to the mic and shut the fuck up.
He's doing his own thing.
Wait, hang on. Talking to the mic and shut the fuck up.
You shut your mouth when you're
And you know
talking
what?
to me.
And you know what? He'd be the type of person to hear you say, "Yeah, you know what? He's actually not a bad guy. I just don't like his fucking music." He'd be like, "Nah, I can respect that. No,
Yeah.
It doesn't bother me."
Really?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe I should.
I'm
hear-
not
maybe
sitting
See,
here
he's
like
not
he's-
like, "Oh, you don't like my music? Fuck you."
Maybe I
He's
should.
just
Maybe I
like,
should
yeah,
listen,
man.
Maybe I should listen to some of his shit.
And that's the thing is, I think he's just such a down to earth person. I think he's just he's so
Huh.
funny. He's so nice. And that's the thing. Like, we're not gonna include his song that just came out, Psycho, because he's like, oh fuck yeah, I got money, I got all these fucking fans
yeah.
and everything.
But
You
you
know what
gotta
I mean?
do that
But
once in a while, though, to keep
exactly.
your
But
popularity
it's not
going.
every song
Flex
where
song.
he's like, yeah, exactly. Like, but
No
I just,
flex.
I think
Flex
he's just
tape.
such a down to earth person, and that just I don't know, it speaks to me
Right.
in a quote unquote sense. You know what I mean? But
I get it. I get it. Maybe I should listen to some of his shit. Watch a couple interviews. I'll
I-
I'll listen to that H3H3, and I'll watch that Good Mythical Morning. I'll do it.
Ethan gets some good interviews in
yeah,
Yeah.
they're
Hell yeah.
really fucking good. I
Yeah.
love Ethan.
Are they more humor based, or are they kind of combination?
They're well.
You should watch the one with JonTron first.
Yeah.
Because you
Yeah,
like
watch the
JonTron.
one-
Love
watch-
JonTron.
Watch that.
Okay.
Watch the one with John.
They get real with him.
and then watch
really?
the one
Yeah.
with what's his name? Oh my god, I forget what his name is. The I'm gay.
Oh, iDubbbz.
Oh,
yes,
iDubbbz.
iDubbbz. You
Yes.
gotta watch the one with
Yes.
him.
Yes. Yes.
And yeah, because
Very
I
good.
mean, like, it all depends on the person. Like with John, they kind of talked about like his disappearance and where he went
Right.
for like all that time. But like when iDubbbz was on, they were like, let's talk about these content cops. Like let's
Yeah.
talk about them, and that's what they dug into. And then like when they had Post Malone on there, they were talking about this guy that they made a parody about, and he kind of went off rails and kind of lost his fucking mind for a little bit, and he was making all these subliminal messages, and he's like walking and breaking into people's houses. Like just depending on the person, depends on what it's
Whoa.
such a weird. Yeah, I'm sorry.
We have a hashtag called "Where's JonTron?"
Hashtag where's
It's
JonTron?
been fucking 4 months, and this dude hasn't
I
put
know,
out a
and he's
video.
gone again.
Hang on. When he puts out a video, though, it's quality.
Yes,
It takes time.
but he
Hang
can,
on,
he can
VR
disappear for up to a
troopers.
It's like,
year.
hang on, it's like Vsauce 3. Jake Roper. No, anybody?
No.
Jake Groper.
Hold on,
Groper, I barely know her.
Hold on. Hey guys, Vsauce here.
That's Michael. That's Vsauce 1.
Hey, I fucking love Vsauce.
Yeah.
Continue.
So, anyways, Vsauce 2 and 3, they're different channels, and they're different personalities, different guys. They kind of explore different kind of things. But Vsauce 3, like I guess all of the Vsauce, they take a while to come out with videos, and I'm like, where's the videos? But I try not to get upset about it, because if they post a video every day, the content and stuff they're doing, they're
That's
not going to be
true.
able to get the research in. They're not going to be able to edit very well. They're not going to
Right.
be able to find examples. So you got to be
Valid.
patient with that kind of shit.
Look
and
at-
JonTron does real well.
Look at Philip DeFranco.
Fuck him.
Every fucking day, quality, and he's got facts
I agree.
every day.
Never seen
I don't
him.
know
I don't know
who
who
Every
that is.
day. Check him out. He does like
He's good. He does like news, like YouTube
news.
news and
Yeah,
like
like
world
YouTube news.
And
Oh.
But
Lame.
every day, accurate. And he's interesting.
Accurate.
He's very interesting.
It was funny. Vincent and I were just watching. He was on that Hot Talk, you know, when they get people on there and they eat hot wings and they discuss.
Yeah,
whatever.
Hot ones.
Yeah,
Love
that one. Yeah.
Post Malone was on there too. That
yeah,
was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a
and
good one too.
Really?
Yeah.
they had. Who the fuck were we just talking
feel
about?
like an
I lost it.
outcast
Philip
right
DeFranco. They had Philip DeFranco. They had him on there, and they were just talking about, like, you
DeMango.
know, what about your show? And he's like, you know, I like to talk about facts, but I also like to get my opinion because I don't want people to think that I'm like
Biased.
pro this or
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
that. Yeah, exactly. That he's biased. So he's like, I like to say like this just happened, this just in, but here's what I think.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like he
That's
speaks.
cool.
I
yeah,
like him.
he's really good, and I like you said, he puts out stuff every day, and it's on time every day, and it's facts.
Does he have a crew working for him?
I
He
believe.
probably would.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He more
I
than
think
likely.
I
if you're,
think he has
if you're
a-
pushing videos like that, what are
Yeah,
they?
you-
15
you'd
Yeah.
minutes.
Well, look, I mean,
You
Good
gotta have
Mythical
a
Morning,
crew.
same to talk about them again. They do 4 videos a day,
Mm-hmm.
and they're awesome.
Yeah.
They're good. They're researched. They're polished. They're awesome. They're really, really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, they have a crew. They have people
Yeah,
dedicated
exactly.
to that shit, right?
I feel like an outcast right now.
Well, you don't know what we're talking about.
I don't know. I don't.
Jonathan does everything himself, does he not?
Yep.
No. Well, he.
Well,
has
him and one guy, I think,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
but I don't know who the other guy is.
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
Shock.
I feel like the VR Troopers was rushed,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
I feel like in a way he might know that. So
Right.
that's why it's taking a little bit more time. Because that flex tape one,
Oh.
that's quality. We watched that and quoted that forever since
We
it came
still
out.
do.
We still
We
do.
still do.
Yeah.
Like Phil Swift is now the spirit animal
like-
of our podcast. I
Right.
swear.
Well,
Right.
for God's sake, look at New Year's.
Yeah.
We were
Oh.
sharing a bucket with
No, that's
Flex
a lot of
Seal.
damn.
We went out, we bought a bucket, we bought Flex Seal, we bought Flex Tape, and hang on, let me tell you this, that fucking Flex Tape worked.
The Flex Tape.
Yeah.
The
Flex Seal.
hang
so
on.
I was also half cut.
Quarter, 3/4 cut.
Half cut.
3/4 cut.
7/8.
3/4 cut
the-
is on fire. Full out is drunken.
The Flex
blob.
Seal didn't work, but it was also minus 40 air temperature that
That's
night.
true. I have it.
And we were outside doing it because we didn't want to do it in the house. And then you brought it in the house and put it in the tub, and then it still didn't work because it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyways, that Flex Seal, I bet you works if that Flex Tape works as good as it
Well,
does.
Phil, you put that on my butt and you can keep that poo in as long as I can. But when you pull it up, by golly.
Right.
We have trailed so fucking far. We're talking about tattoos.
Because we started
But
talking
hold
about
on,
Post Malone.
tattoos into Post Malone. That's pretty good because he's fucking covered.
Right.
and that's
And
some-
he's got some ones that
and
I
that-
don't know.
And that's something we
He's
wanted to talk
explained,
about.
but I
Well,
still don't.
I've
get
grown
it.
as a person since we started this.
I haven't. I'm still me.
See, that's the thing about doing these kind of things. Extremely open-minded.
Right.
Mhm.
Like Vince's criticism, well, constructive criticism
Yeah.
towards us was great, and we
Absolutely.
were able to build off of that. And I think that our second episode wasn't as good as it should have been.
No,
and
it was. Yeah.
it could have
Well, it was
potentially driven people away.
Yeah, and you know what? Our views have gone down since the first episode, which is unfortunate.
The
but-
first one would have a little bit more because people are like, okay, who's this?
Right.
And then they click on it. I don't like that Dane guy. He's a fucking.
right,
Why does he sound like that?
right.
And then episode 2 is a whole. Fuck, was that
Gotta
a
think-
mess?
We
Yeah.
had Tyler though,
It
and
was a-
Tyler and I rile each other up.
Yeah,
And then we just keep going, and then we're
We
just
do
funny.
not rile each other up.
Right.
Never rile each.
Right.
right.
But no, we feed off each other's energy, and that's what fucking best friends do. Kirsten,
But
and I
he's
do
great.
too,
I love
but-
Tyler.
Yeah,
Tyler's
to a
awesome.
point.
Oh, I
you know what
fucking
mean?
love Tyler.
Kirsten's
Oh, my-
reasonable.
Tyler's
But
good to have
Kirsten-
on
Kirsten-
here.
Tyler's got ADHD.
But Tyler's fucking funny and
then
awesome.
we all feed off each other because
Yeah.
we all fucking have it.
Yeah.
Except,
But with Kirsten and I can fuck around and laugh like all day. But then out of a fucking blink of an eye, her and I can be like, "Hey, real talk though."
Right.
And just
Yeah.
go right into something that like, dives deeper than the Marianas Trench.
Yes.
Right.
So, let's get back on track,
So,
you
hey,
guys.
so
Hey,
you
hold
had
on.
a few questions.
So end of that topic. Check out Post Malone. We'll
Yes,
come back
I
to
am-
we'll
I am
have
going
this
to.
conversation in a couple weeks again.
Sure.
When you guys understand, because
Maybe I'll pop it in next week because I'll have some time this week to look.
and then
at
you
it.
can just come back and then say what you think.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe
Be like,
it's
you know
in
what,
the
guys?
can,
Last
but
week
you
I
don't have
checked
to.
out-
but
I post provolone. He's pretty fucking good.
Post Shalom.
Okay.
Okay.
Fuck Lil
Can I run this one off? Because
Yeah,
I-
go
okay.
right ahead.
Okay. So, when I was in high school, that seems like it was eternity ago. It was like 2 years.
Yeah.
But when I was in high school, we did something for the radiothon, the Z99 radiothon.
Yes.
For the NIC.
I remember
believe it is.
those. Yeah.
Yes. And I remember being in grade 9, and my older sister Caitlin was in grade 12, and we had what's the word I'm looking for? A ceremony, not a ceremony.
Fundraiser.
A fundraiser. A fundraiser. We had a
Sure.
fundraiser in the school, and the teachers ran around with buckets, and they're like, donate money.
Right.
And I remember seeing kids in grade 12 like stand up and take like 50s out of their wallets and
Yep.
throw it in these buckets, and they're like, oh, I don't need it. I'll just go to work. I'll pick up a shift. And then I remember me being in grade 12,
Yeah.
and these kids just sit there and they're like, this is fucking stupid. Like,
Yep.
this is fucking, why would I do this? This is stupid. Like, and and it made me realize, like, when I was in grade 12, like, the world nowadays is so me.
Yeah.
And, like, shout out to mechanics teacher. What's his name? Johnson. I don't remember. Mr. Pohl. Shout out to Mr. Pohl. I love him.
Mr. Pohl's a good dude.
He is.
Red,
I love
red sunglasses all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
Seems
Walk
he's
it
better-
off. You broke your nose. You can walk it off. You got a
He's
concussion,
better
you
at
can walk it
science
off.
than auto mechanics. I'll
Yeah.
tell you what.
He's a fucking good chemistry teacher.
Oh, he's way better at science than he is at auto mechanics.
Yeah.
We had Mr. Clark that one year, and he was great. Anyway, sorry.
No,
sorry.
that's fine. But Mr. Pohl had one of his kids were in the NICU. So he always tells the story about how they help so much, and this like hits him deep, right? And I remember sitting there in the audience of our auditorium, and someone in my grade was like, "This guy's full of shit. He's making this up."
That pisses me off.
Yeah. And they're like, "He's making this up. He just wants us to spend our money." And it's like, you can't look at it as spending money. You need to look at it as doing something that's going to help other people. And that comes back to how high school has changed, because all these kids, pardon my language, are ignorant fucks.
Yeah.
Because they
let's say the general population.
Yes. But especially like in high school, like all these kids are like I remember being in high school, I was a shitty kid. Grade 12, I was a shitty kid. I was nothing but on my phone, and my parents would be like, "Take your phone." And the teachers would be like, "We can't do that. They can press charges."
Like, we'll drop them. Take it.
Yeah. And my parents were like, "Do it. Take it." And all these kids would be like, "Oh, you got your phone taken away." And I'm like, "Yeah, but at least now I'm passing."
Right, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
call my parents old-fashioned, but
You're still failing, you stupid dick.
You think of being a teacher and having to teach like someone like yourself.
Yeah.
I would shoot myself in the fucking head if I had to.
That doesn't really work for me.
I'd have if I had to deal with 30 of me, I'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be fucking dead. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right.
No, that was the end of my statement. But no, I agree. Like, teachers put up with a lot of shit, man.
They do. A bunch of fucking snot-nosed kids. I can't believe they do what they do, and they're public servants is what they are.
Yeah.
You know, they should be getting paid more, but they aren't.
You want to get me going on this?
I had a friend who was saved the radiothon thing.
Yeah.
Save the babies. He was one of the babies who was actually really sick when he was a baby. I don't want to.
You were friends with a sick baby.
I don't know. I'm trying not to name drop.
I understand what you're saying.
So I'm trying to like
he was a
go,
Nicky.
trying to go around it.
He was a Nicky
And I'm not-
baby.
He was.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he'd always donate hundreds of dollars every time. Just like, yeah, fuck, whatever I got in my wallet.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's exactly.
Yeah.
Mom gave me a few $100 here.
Yeah.
And his fucking class would win all the goddamn time because he'd
Yeah.
always put the money in.
Yeah,
But,
like I can remember from Caitlin's grade 12 to probably about, I don't know, I would assume like Keith's grade 12.
Yep.
Like everyone was so giving. Everyone was like, "This is such a good cause."
Everybody was really conscientious.
Yeah, and like
Well,
you
most-
said, I'm
most
trying not to
people.
name drop, but there's someone in
Yeah.
particular who just stood up when I was sitting next to Caitlin when she was in grade 12 and just pulled out a 50 out of his wallet, and he was like, "Oh, come here," waved someone down and put it in there, and
Yeah.
the teacher was like, "Are you serious?" And he was like, "Yeah." He's like, "Of course I'm serious." He's like, "I'll just pick up a shift." And like the teacher was like,
And
"Good
that
for
was a
you."
shift. That was a shift for a high school
exactly.
kid.
Like, and like I said, everyone's just so me, and it's just
See, my biggest thing is I may not do things in my community, but the things I do is okay, Avenged Sevenfold was coming to town, or coming to Saskatoon anyways.
Yep.
And there was a chance to win tickets. All you had to do was phone in, and then you entered to win, or whatever, however it worked. And one of the guys I was working with, he's like, "Fuck, man, you can call in, get some free tickets." I'm like, "Man, I'm doing well for myself. You know, I make pretty decent money. I can afford tickets. If somebody who is a bigger fan than me can phone in, and that can't necessarily afford the tickets, can phone in and win these and go for free, I will pay for my tickets every time. Whether I don't care who else gets the tickets,
Correct.
I'll pay for mine."
Correct.
Yeah.
And that, like, with our Metallica tickets, Curtis,
Yep.
I was willing to spend the $3,000 to meet them, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I'm a huge fan. I really am. But if I buy that ticket, someone else who's a bigger fan than me could potentially not go meet them.
Right.
So our experience was phenomenal, and I believe we deserved exactly what we paid for.
Yes.
So I don't regret that at all, and that's the kind of shit that I like to do. Is I'm not going to take away from somebody else's opportunity if I can, let's say, afford to do it myself or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Or I'll help somebody move or whatever. You know, it's the little shit, whether it's somebody I know or whatever.
Well, I moved like 9 times, and in like 2 years.
Yeah,
and Keith
don't
helped
move-
me.
Yeah,
Don't
I'm
move
fucking
again.
tired of moving
Don't
both
move
of you
again.
around.
Fuck
Both
you!
of
I
you.
bought a house. I ain't going nowhere.
Meanwhile, I'm helping both you guys. I moved a lot of your shit while you were at work, and when I moved here, no one helped me at all.
Right.
Dude, you had a bed.
I had a bed, I had TVs, I had fucking furniture, I had everything.
Wasn't I out of town when you were doing it?
No,
Where was I?
Where was I?
not helping me. Oh,
Where was I?
I don't know. It's a good question, Dane.
Probably out of town.
No, you abandoned me for a few years.
When you moved in here, I fucking lived here.
Yeah, where were you?
I was probably working.
That's true.
Or sleeping naked.
Yeah, I do that a lot.
He did.
It's my life. I gotta wear clothes for in my own house. If the neighbor wants to look at my cack, he can look at my cack, and he's got a problem with that. Well, you can come talk to me while my cack
Okay,
is
real
out.
talk, real quick side note.
Cack.
Sidebar.
I don't care either way. I know, Keith. I know you and I live together at the moment.
What does this have to do with what happened in
just-
high school?
Just hang on. Who walks around naked in their house when they're home alone?
Dose.
Ew.
How?
Gross.
I know you don't, but how? How?
Because I know confidently I could run from the
Yeah.
front door to the back
Yeah,
naked.
So could I.
Hang on. But I don't even
Think about it.
The amount of time.
Mine!
Hang on. The amount of time that I'm naked in my house is like probably 0.1%. Okay. I get up in the morning. I sleep in my boxers. I get up in the morning. I go to the shower. I take a shit.
In the shower?
No.
Waffle stuff?
No. I take my boxers off, go to the shower,
Oh.
get out, dry off, put my boxers on. The next time my boxers are off is the next time I go to shower.
Right. Or
Th-
shit.
That's it.
Not me.
That's it.
Dude. Especially
Like-
when we're out of town. As soon as I get in that hotel room, pants off, like naked in the hotel room, laying on. I'm that
Window
guy.
open.
I'm that guy.
You're
It's like,
inside
hey.
you're the inside bay window to the Days Inn, looking down at the front desk with the window open, just laying there on the
I
bed.
am that. Dude, I fucking hate wearing clothes when I don't have to. Like, okay, hold on.
Why?
Hold on.
That's weird.
Shayna bought me these pair of pants. Saks made them. They're like sweats,
Ooh.
but so they're like
Oh.
So
they're like
it.
silk,
Yeah.
and it feels like I'm wearing nothing. I would wear those around instead of being naked.
Really?
But they get dirty. You can't wear them more than once. It's like wearing jeans. You gotta change them every day.
Hang on, what kind of fucking jeans are Woo wearing that you got to change them every
You
day?
gotta change jeans every day?
You guys don't what?
No,
No.
we don't fucking change.
I wash
jeans
my
every
jeans
day.
once a week.
I have 4 pairs of jeans.
pair of jeans per day, like of the week.
Jesus.
I have a pair of jeans for work. So I have 7 pairs of work jeans and 7 pairs of going out jeans.
The fuck is wrong
You know
with
how many
Yeah, no
jeans in
kidding.
general I own?
4. 3.
I own 4.
I own 2 pairs of work jeans.
Dude.
And hang on, 2 pairs of work jeans and 1 pair of nice jeans. Hang on. I wear 1 pair of jeans to work Monday through Friday because they don't touch my bare ass or my fucking dick. They don't touch any of that shit.
Duck butter.
If they're fucking if they're ranked dirty, I'll wash them.
Of course.
But generally, we wear coveralls all day. They don't get dirty.
They get sweaty.
Since
How
when?
sweaty do you get?
Yeah. Since when
Dude.
does sweat pour out of your legs and just soak your pants?
Okay, when I sweat, you won't see it on my shirt. You'll see it in my fucking jeans. My
Really?
legs
I don't
are
really stare at
soaked
your legs though.
all the
Got
time.
swaz.
I have, dude.
That's
my-
what underwear is for.
My work shirts. I have so fucking many. My entire
'Kay.
top rack in my closet.
Shirts make sense. They touch your pits. They're
touch your
fucking
titties.
Any dust that falls down your coveralls, it's exposed to. I get that. I do that. Underwear, socks, shirts every day. Jeans, I wear 5 days for 5 or 6 days, maybe depending on if I'm in my fucking pajama pants all fucking Saturday or not. And then Sunday I do my laundry and wash that 1 pair of jeans with my 5 shirts and my fucking 10 pairs of socks, my whites and my wools. You know what I mean? And then I fucking do it all over again. And it's 1 pair of jeans. When I change that 1 pair of jeans is when I'm working during the fucking day and I go to lean over and split the crotch or the ass
He
because
did
they're
just do
worn
that
out.
at home the other
Because
day.
they're worn out. And I'll work on them for the rest of the day, get home and fucking garbage them. Wear that 2nd pair of work jeans I own
Buy another one.
and buy another spare. That's how I fucking operate.
Here's another question. I'm gonna go around the room and ask you a question. You're all gonna get the same question, but you're all gonna answer one at a time.
Okay.
Dane, how many pairs of sweatpants do you own?
Do you want an honest answer?
Yes.
7.
Keith, how many pairs of sweatpants do you own?
Okay, do pajama pants count?
Yes.
Oh shit! Hold
2.
on, bring it back.
Okay.
I
Dane.
got like 7 pairs of pajama pants too.
Okay.
So I got 14 in total sweatpants.
Okay. Let's. Do you wear those as sweatpants? Let's do it as that. Anything you would wear as sweatpants.
Depends on how I'm feeling. If I'm feeling sassy, I'll wear sweatpants.
Okay.
But if I'm feeling like
Okay.
a
So
slob,
let's
I'll wear
say.
pajama pants.
So you have 14.
Yeah.
Okay. Keith, how many?
2, maybe 3.
Kirsten, how many sweatpants?
Like 6.
I don't own a single pair of sweatpants. I fucking.
You hang on. You own pajama pants?
Yeah,
Fuck
but I
you.
don't wear. When do I wear them out of my room?
I see you out of your
Doesn't
room.
matter. Do you wear them? You asked us if
What?
you wore.
Yeah,
if
I
you
said,
wore
but
them.
do when you wear them as
Sound
sweatpants?
like a fucking woman. I got like so many pairs
Yeah,
of
you
shoes
are like a
too.
woman. Yeah.
You guys, Kay,
How many pairs? Oh, sorry.
Back to the jeans, real swift.
Jesus
Sorry,
Christ.
Kirsten, how many did you have? Sweatpants?
So I said like 6.
Yeah, see, she gets it.
I don't have any sweatpants. I fucking hate sweatpants.
I don't
I
like
can't-
sweatpants. I like pajama pants because they're thin.
I also don't like wearing those during the day. If I got a day off, I don't want to fucking wear those.
Working
Fuck
out of
no. When have
town.
you never seen me
Working
in
out of
jeans
town.
or shorts?
Not very often.
Yeah.
Working out of town.
You don't wear shorts.
We're working at
Never used to.
SAS
but I was
Power. Okay, it's fucking hot in there.
Yes.
We're gonna working there, doing our job.
Boy.
You coming out? If we went to the hotel room
This is getting really
and I
heated.
changed into my sweats, and we got called back out, I have to put on a new pair. I'm not putting on that pair that I just took off.
Really?
No.
I mean-
boxers, I gotta change them, and then I'm pissed off Friday if we have to stay because I don't have the extra pair. So I take 6 with us
You know
when we
what?
go.
If I showered, I'll change my underwear.
6
Oh my
shirts,
God.
6. I don't take that many sweaters. I take 1 sweater. 6 shirts, 6 pairs of jeans, 6 pairs of underwear, and like 12 pairs of socks.
No wonder your fucking duffel bag is so big.
dude.
Okay, here's the thing, though.
I
Here's-
take like
I
3
have to
outfits.
change.
Here's
I
the
have
thing.
to change.
Days.
Here's the thing.
I went.
I can respect it because that, in a sense, is something that I have, but in a
Personal
different
preference.
sense.
Personal preference. I'll just
Th-
leave it at that.
That is similar to fucking OCD.
Right.
And I have OCD.
Yes.
I'm fucking diagnosed with it. I get it. I understand. When someone goes in my room and touches my shit on purpose to make me mad, I fucking hate it. When someone does it
Yeah.
and I don't know about it, I
Dude,
can tell and I
Dude,
hate it.
I have a few spots around the house where I can keep my stuff.
Yes.
When my shit isn't there,
I'm
I
getting
fucking
sweaty.
flip.
I'm getting mad.
Where's my shit and why is it not where? Well, I thought I'd move. No, you don't think you move my shit.
Or even if just a fucking, why are you in my room? Why'd you turn this? Like, but mine is so specific
Yeah.
to how it is. That's why when I'm like, don't go in my fucking room if I'm not there. Because I don't want to come home and go, okay, what's wrong? And then
Right.
redo everything.
Right.
How many
I can-
pairs of underwear do you got?
Me? Oh, fuck ton.
How many though? Ballpark.
Ball park.
Ballpark.
That-
And boxers or
12.
briefs.
12s.
Okay, boxers or briefs.
I own both.
Okay.
If I shave
How
my
many pairs
dick,
of
I'm
underwear
wearing
you got,
briefs.
Kirsten?
If I don't shave my dick,
This
I'm
is a
wearing
real
boxers.
personal question to ask your cousin. But how many pairs of underwear do you have?
Probably 35.
Nice.
I have 3
Jesus.
Saks vibes, 2
Oh, he-
Saks, the other ones,
I own 5 pairs of Saks.
Kinetics,
Mm-hmm.
and 1 original Saks, and like 5 fucking Walmart ones just in case I fucking
Can we
need them.
Can we just get off topic real quick? I'm
So like
very
11.
sorry to interrupt you. Who the fuck pays $60 for underwear?
Boom.
Hang on.
Have
hang
you
on,
ever worn
hang on,
Saks if you
hang
had
on.
a dick and balls?
No, but
If you want a scenario.
If you have a dick and balls, Saks are the way to go.
how do I like?
I thought
Hang
the
on.
same thing until I tried a pair.
That's like Vince said to me.
Holy fucking shit.
Yeah, for Christmas, Vince was like, "Oh, pick me up some. I really love because he's so terrible." Like,
And you're
I mean,
$40 a pair easily.
Yeah, but I like called him and I was like, your fucking underwear that you wear is like $40. He's like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I don't fucking love you that much. Like, I'm not buying you these. And he's
Here's
like,
the thing.
I'd like
Here's-
2
let me-
pairs.
I have like
This-
20 pairs of Saks.
Here's the thing. This might get personal, but I don't give a shit. You and I have said worse.
True.
How many pairs of, let's say, lingerie or fancy underwear do you own?
Like 30.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
How much?
How much fancy underwear do you own?
Yeah,
It's my Saks are considered my fancy underwear.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, I have 20 pairs of Saks.
Jesus.
20.
And Shane, he's always looking good for you.
I got.
No, Kirsten, how much did
I
you pay
have-
for those?
Usually they're about $8 a piece.
That's not fancy.
That
I mean, like,
that
fancy
destroys
that's
your
like-
argument.
Okay, time out. Are we talking like legitimately lingerie?
But
Or are we
No, not
talking
necessarily.
like
More
cute
like,
and sexy
look
underwear?
at this. Look at this lacy thong I got
Yeah,
from
that's
Victoria's
all of
Yeah,
them.
it's like $8
That's
bucks.
all of them.
$8, man. I fucking just cut my dick off and
For a
start
piece
wearing
of
those.
string. $8
But
for a piece
hear
of
me out
string.
though. Hear me out though. The underwear at La Senza is very cheap, but bras, one bra.
are rank.
Yeah, tell me what a
is
bra.
One bra is $53.99.
Okay, there you go.
The bra that
'Kay,
I'm wearing right
okay.
now is $53.99.
Okay, so there's the
One
comparison.
bra.
I can't
there's
see
the
your bra.
There,
I
you,
don't-
Some are 200.
I've worn one of hers. That's a funny story for another time. I wore her bra once.
Jesus.
That's
It's
true.
a funny
Um,
story.
I
I
got
can talk to Blake about that next weekend
I got
because he's on the podcast.
I got sized at La Senza, and I was an A cup back then. That was in
Anyways,
high school.
so that's there's the equilibrium is the bra to the sacks.
Yeah.
Because you don't need to buy a $54 bra. You can go buy a $5 bra.
Because I have
Right.
7 kinetics for work, just in case on the weekends. I got the 5 for the week,
Right.
and then 1 for Saturday.
You know what? I'm gonna get 2 more because I need them for the weekend. I gotta get rid of the Walmart.
And then I
ones.
got 7 vibes, and then I bought 1 platinum, 1, and then
How's
I
the
bought,
platinum?
It's pretty good. It's just a little baggy.
Oh.
And then there's and then there's 2 more
I
I bought,
get it.
and I had to have them because I had to try all the different kinds. No, 4 other ones that are different kinds. So I have 20 in total, and 14 I wear like religiously.
Yeah, there are 2 packs.
So if when I get home from work, I change
Packs.
from
Kinds.
my kinetic.
Your day underwear to your night underwear.
It's no joke. I used to, dude. Put yourself in my shoes. I was broke. You're broke.
No, I would have to buy another fucking pair of
I
shoes.
was broke. I was broke for a while, and I was like living in my car. I wore the same fucking pair of
That
clothes.
was a half laugh, half sob.
I had to wear the same pair of clothes for like a week.
I was living in
Yeah.
my car.
You know
And
what?
then I'd wash them, and then I'd wear the same pair of clothes for a week. So
you know what? If you have to go through something like that, I can understand.
I made a change in my life. I lost all the weight, and I'm like, I'm gonna buy clothes. I have all the clothes I fucking need.
Yeah.
If I wanted to wear the same pair of clothes for a week, I could, and then I wanted to change again for the rest of the goddamn year, or do laundry for the rest of the year because I have enough to do that. So then I
Exactly.
came to a time where I'm like, I feel gross. I gotta change, and I was like, I feel gross. I gotta change. I don't have enough clothes.
You know
I gotta go
what?
buy more clothes. I'm getting revved up.
That's a good thing though. I'd rather you have more clothes than work on your car wearing suit pants again.
yeah, that was a thing.
Pants for his
suit
fucking
pants.
suit.
My
He was
$1,300
wearing like his suit without the jacket.
Not a suit, a suit.
It wasn't like I went to Walmart and bought some dress clothes.
No,
it was
no, no.
a
He's
suit.
fucking.
Like we're talking
like $1,000 suit.
Good lord.
He was working on his
Why?
car outside of the co-op.
There must have
Tempo.
been
Oh, Tempo.
There must have been something going on in my life at that point where I completely washed that out of my brain because you tell me, but I don't fucking remember.
Wasn't that when Dad came and tried to? And you're like, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong. I checked this, and then he comes up. He's like, yeah, it was this. And fired up.
Dude, I must have mentally blocked it out because I was
I don't
like,
blame you. I would too.
Yeah.
What happened? What car did I have?
Cobalt.
It wouldn't start.
That explains a lot, doesn't it?
But you know how many times that car didn't start?
Yeah.
Right. $21,000 for a fucking $5,000 car.
You know, I can
That
really,
is a bueno.
I can really relate to Dane though, like not remembering because like we found out like 2 months ago that this thing that happened at I Like Sushi that I believed in for like 2.5 years wasn't true at all.
She thought I was there. I'm like, I've never been there before.
Yeah, okay. I remember we discussed this in our group chat, but I had this vision. Every time I went to I Like Sushi, I was like, do you guys remember that time when Dane put sushi in his pocket because he didn't want to finish it and he went and he threw it out? And I was like, that's funny. And Alyssa was like, what are you talking about? And I remember I was with someone and they were like, I think I was with you and you were like, text Dane. And so I text Dane and I was like, do you remember when this happened? And he was like, what? No. And I was like, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean that never happened?
It
And
was
Dane-
iconic.
Dane-
But when you put it together, it sounds like something I do.
Exactly.
It's like Dane didn't want to pay for it, so he shoved a bunch in his pocket, and then he's like, "Oh shit, sushi," and he ate it later.
Yeah.
It sounds like
That's a
something I
Dane
do.
thing.
Like I believed it for like 2
Sushi pocket.
years.
What I did text her back exactly was, "I have no idea what you're talking about, but that does sound like something I do."
Yeah, that's exactly what he said. And yeah, he was like, I've never been there before. And I was like, what? Why do I believe in this?
That's funny.
It was so weird.
I really want to know what the fuck was going on. A
I don't
suit
remember.
working on my car.
I don't remember.
I don't remember. All I know is, but no. Anyways, back to the underwear thing. Yes, I treat my sacks as fancy underwear.
Right.
If I shave my area, I wear sacks. If I don't shave, I wear boxers. It's that simple.
Triggered.
Why? Because you're a married man, you don't shave your dick.
That was a little personal. No, it's because you're talking about shaving your dick.
I'm not sitting here like, hey, okay, so this is how I do it. I'm sitting here like, hey, I do it. Who fucking cares? But that's when I wear them. Because if you wear
I
them,
wear them every
I'm-
day.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No. Anyways, back on
Anyways.
topic.
Don't look at your watch.
2 pair a day.
Kirsten, how long do you think we've been talking for?
I think we've been talking for
45 minutes.
50 minutes.
Holy shit. An hour right now.
Oh my fucking
nice.
god.
It's been a fucking hour.
Man, we didn't
But
even talk about
hold on, we didn't even get to talk about the high school thing. We started talking about that, then we started about underwear, and then we talked about
pubes.
what the fuck.
I know.
We suck.
Yeah.
We'll get better at
Do we
this.
keep going?
We need like one of those air horns.
Oh
Next
my
subject. Just take that recording and then throw it in there every 15 minutes.
Right.
Sorry, guys.
So do we keep going?
Do we want to keep going or do we want to cut her?
Oh, you can keep going.
Let's keep going.
We can keep going.
Let's make a
but
little bit
just
of a
cut
longer
some of
one.
the
Let's see how
bullshit.
that
like the
goes.
Markiplier episodes
what?
that are now 2.5 hours long that I don't have time to watch anymore.
Hey, we've been doing this for a month.
Oh,
This is our 4th week.
Oh.
A month. Our first
and
episode
our viewership
was
has
April
gone
what?
down.
It would have been
April
28 days ago.
Yeah.
How much
So-
have our numbers
so,
gone down by?
March 31st.
March 30th, I think. No,
31st.
April 6th. April 6th, I think. Or whatever it was. Yeah, April 6th.
remember.
So, because it was April 6th, April 13th, April 20th, and now April 27th.
A month.
So it's been 3 weeks, but this is our 4th episode.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how
Because
about?
there's a 0, right? 0, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Ah.
All right. So tell me about this high school thing. Let's get back on track to that.
Okay. Yes.
Basically, what my argument was that everyone, no, sorry, not everyone, not to generalize, are
Kiss you all over and again.
Shut up, Curtis.
I won't.
basically what I was saying is all of these, for
Oh,
example,
what's happening? What's happening?
Hang on.
What are you about to start talking about?
high school.
Okay. Whoa, when did it do that?
What happened?
Fuck, we had something happened to our recording again. It's okay. We're going to keep going.
Okay,
High
so-
school. What's your point?
Okay, high school. Okay,
Alright.
my point is, I'm gonna get a little off topic here, but you see the kids nowadays, a little Tay, that 9-year-old girl who's a fucking millionaire.
my
You look
fuck.
at
I don't know.
well,
What is that? What
you
the
look at
fuck?
you look at
Yo. I don't
Catch Me Outside girl. That's my point I'm trying to make.
Yeah, okay.
These
about her?
kids that are millionaires, because she said, "Catch me outside, how about that?"
I'm not how y'all don't understand that I'm not black. Look, I'm black, okay? You gotta check back Ancestry.com. I'm black, so that's racist for you to say I'm not
I don't
black.
get why y'all focus on how I talk. I'm gonna talk how I talk. Like,
What's
these-
her name?
Her name
What
is
the
Wo.
Fuck happened?
Whoa, Wiki. Whoa,
Wo
Wiki.
Vicky. Wo.
You guys need to fill me in. She's rich.
Dude, this
Yes.
pop. You gotta catch up with pop culture to be on this podcast.
Okay,
I
yeah.
swear.
So,
I fucking swear to God.
so
this-
you thought that like the Catch Me Outside girl was bad?
I thought she was just a
Oh,
meme.
there-
Yeah, I thought it was just
No,
a meme and shit. I didn't know she made money.
She's doing a world tour right now.
For
She's
what?
now a rapper.
doesn't do anything.
The Walmart kid released a song today.
Oh, yeah. That guy?
Yes.
Dude, he was playing
He was at Coachella.
The
He's
dude who
11 years
headlined.
old.
The dude who headlined Coachella stopped and brought the kid out to sing his song.
Okay, hang on.
That's
And he was
hang
on
on, hang on,
Ellen.
hang on,
He was
okay.
on Ellen.
Okay, hang on.
Who isn't on
Hang
Ellen
on.
now?
The kid, I understand. It doesn't make sense, but hang
kid.
on.
It's a kid.
Hang on. He got recognized. He's 11 years old.
Yeah.
He's doing. Fuck, have fun.
Yeah,
Have
exactly.
fun.
Fuck
the
him,
Catch
I
Me
wish.
Outside chick. Fuck her.
Yes.
Cunt.
And same.
Trash.
Well, and then dude, so you take Cash Me Outside and Will Wiki, and
Who's
they
Will
somehow had a baby,
I don't know who Will
And
Wiki is.
that baby
and
fucked.
then they had Lil Tay.
who's
I don't know.
Okay,
who's
so-
Lil Tay?
You know who Catch Me Outside girl is,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Picture Sid the Sloth from Ice Age.
Ooh.
Good one.
Thank you. And so this girl, I don't fully understand what happened, but she is whiter than white. She's,
Okay.
I believe, 16. She's a teenager. and she believes she's part black.
Okay.
Okay.
And who is this?
And her name is Woe Vicky.
Whoa, Vicky.
She's just
This is not Cash Me Outside?
no.
Oh.
This is someone else, and she is now a millionaire because she thinks she is part black, and because she tries to fight everybody. She curses a lot.
I guarantee
She
you've
screams.
seen this video
Yes, that one right there.
of that chick. She's like, I'm black. I tell you, I'm black.
I don't know who that is.
I'm black.
But yeah, she believes that she is black.
I think she's got a mental disorder
Yes.
too.
Little
And
Tay is
so,
9 years old
Yeah, and little Tay is 9 years old. I have no idea what she did.
You want me to find that video?
Put it this way: you put your name, you put Little in your name, you're now a rapper.
Little
Yeah.
fatty.
Yeah, exactly.
Hell yeah.
But Little Tay, Little Pump, Little whatever.
Lil Pump can suck my
Fuck.
pump.
This girl's posts. I'm Whoa Vicky. Well, never heard of her. Apparently, according to you guys, she is the
Oh, yeah?
Catch Me Outside. Just literally shit. You speak.
Oh, I don't want to give that guy credit.
How? How?
Sorry.
But like,
You have to watch the video later.
go
You'll
to
put
her
that on your list
Instagram,
of things
Dane.
to watch.
Go to her Instagram.
I'm looking
It's
at a
literally.
video of her sitting in
I
what looks
don't
like
want
a
to give her
fucking-
the fucking view.
Yeah, that's true. But it's just these kids. You know what I mean? And then like our generation that's coming up sees these kids and they're like,
Stay
I'm gonna.
woke, fam.
Yeah, like I'm gonna act
Oh.
like that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
Before I forget, speaking of this generation and people talking all this fucking internet bullshit, flat earthers,
Yeah.
Curtis. Oh, I've seen this. Nice $1 bills.
Real talk here. Apparently, Little Tay fucked my mom. Apparently,
She sure
that's
did.
what it says right here.
Oh,
Little Tay fucked your mom.
Oh.
I was like, well,
Okay.
that's why.
I already love
Oh,
him
'cause she
so
said
much,
that.
even though he's not here. I got love for him, so I went ahead and got my baby name tatted since I'm such a good mother.
Look
And
how
it say Tom
fucking
Cruise, that's what
ridiculous
my
she
name
is.
Like,
She pisses me off.
and that's the thing is like these are the people that these fucking kids are looking up to.
Logan Paul.
Logan
that pissed me
Paul.
off.
Dude,
what's that
okay,
other Paul?
Her Little Tay's fucking Twitter literally says retweet or I'll fuck your mama.
And she's
She's
9.
9.
She's 9. And like I said though, these are the kids. These kids that are growing up are looking up to these people, like the Catch Me Outside girl,
Lil
Whoa
Pump,
Vicky,
you piece of
little
garbage.
Pump. You know what I mean? But like, and like Dane said, Logan Paul.
Fuck
How is that guy still have? How does he have such a following still?
you, white.
He literally looked. He filmed a dead body and was like, "Do you have a stick? We're gonna poke it." Like that's a dead.
At least he
Body.
didn't whip
That
his
is-
wang out.
Well, yes, but
That would've
that's,
been worse.
But
Is
that's
Is he
someone.
gonna fuck it?
But, real talk. Okay, real talk. That is
Sorry.
someone who has commit suicide, and you're gonna be like, "Look at that fucking shit. We're gonna get so many goddamn."
It got him
views."
what he wanted though.
Yeah, but
He abused the system.
Okay, hang on. It's not necessarily about him. It's about how the fuck are people still.
yeah, like how?
You know what I
does-
mean? After something like
Oh,
that.
he's so
how-
edgy. What's he gonna do
He's
next?
corny.
That's what we're
He's
saying.
so fucking corny and so dramatic that kids are attached to him.
Well, he did a prank outside a hotel. I don't know if you guys saw this, but he did a prank outside one of his. Who keeps shitting?
Curtis.
Curtis.
No, that was fucking Dane.
Me?
I heard you. I saw you
shitting-
lifting
I
yourself.
saw a spike in your mic, Curtis.
Yeah, because I went, what the fuck?
Anyway,
But-
Anywho.
It was
Logan
Dane.
Paul-
I saw him
Carry on,
lifting his
carry on.
ass.
Carry on.
Logan Paul did a prank video of he was outside his hotel room and he's waving at all these kids, these fans, and he pretends to get shot in the back of the head with a shotgun.
Jesus.
And blood splatters on the window, and these kids are just crying and screaming because they just saw their
Kids,
idol get
Keith.
killed.
That is fuck.
Kids.
But everyone's like, "Oh, Logan Paul, he's such a funny little guy."
Children.
How do you stage
are-
a shotgun blast to the
Okay,
head?
oh my
like,
god, he's okay.
like everyone,
alright.
like it shows because they had someone looking up at his window, and then they had someone on the fans, and the fans are like,
Oh, like it
"Ah,
was in
ah,
his.
ah."
Oh,
Yeah, and
it
they're
was
like,
in-
"Oh my God, Logan
Someone
Paul,
threw a ketchup
hi!"
bottle at the window.
And then it happened, like the blood splattered on the window, and his body fell, and all these
Oh, it
kids were
looks
just
real.
like, "Ah!" And they start screaming and crying, and everyone's
That's fucked up.
running, and
Like,
the
dude, it
police
looks
showed
real.
up, like,
That's fucked
but
up.
everyone's like, "I love him." Like
wish
that's
it
just
was.
what I don't understand. Is like,
don't.
like you look at someone like that, and you're just like, we should keep him around. That's a good guy. Like what?
But it's also up to the kids to use their common sense to who they're supposed
Yeah.
to look up to and what they're supposed to
Or-
follow.
Yeah.
When we were kids, okay, it might have something to do with really good parenting.
I was gonna say, where is your fucking parents?
Yeah.
Something to do with really good parenting, but you listen to all the music we listened to,
Yep.
how much it was about drugs and
Yep.
alcoholism.
Master of
and-
Puppets was one of my favorite songs growing up, and it's about
murder.
fucking doing cocaine.
And I listened to Eminem growing up, but I never wanted to rape anybody.
Right.
I never wanted to kill anybody.
Never wanted to yell at my mom.
I never wanted.
I said, I'm
I
sorry,
did
Mama.
yell at mom.
You did. I didn't.
Anyway, but yeah, we knew what was right and was wrong,
Right.
and we knew from being kids. That's not what.
Because our parents.
That's not what you do.
Because our
Okay.
parents weren't stupid.
Yeah.
You
okay.
just know that. It's
So-
common fucking sense.
Yeah, when I used to work at Valley Village, I remember I was a cashier, and so I was scanning this lady's items, and she had probably about a 6-7-year-old kid with her.
Beep. That'll be $9.76, please.
Yeah, that was me. Would you like a bag? Are you a Value Village Rewards
Would you
member?
like a bag for 5 cents?
And they'd be like, but I remember I was scanning this woman's items and her son's standing there, and I was working just in front of where our video games are. And the kid went over and he was like, "Oh, Mom, can I get this game?" And she was like, "Billy, whatever his name was, you've already got clothes and stuff. Let's put it back." And he said, "You're being a bitch today." And the mom looked at me and she went, and
Okay, you come from a similar kind of upbringing as
Yes.
us. If we said that to Mom, first of all, she'd kick our ass. And then she'd be like, "Go to your room, wait for your fucking dad to get home." We'd be like, "No, yeah." And Dad would come home, and he'd whoop our ass.
I was at work one day, and I work at a pet store for those who don't know. And I was at work.
Oh, you made that evident.
Fuck you. I was at work, and this fucking kid was running all over the store, throwing shit all over the store. And then I was like, "Hey, buddy, what are you doing?" And he's like, "I'm a cat." And then he started rubbing up on my leg. And I'm like, "I'm gonna go to fucking jail because this kid's meowing and rubbing against my leg." So then I walk away, right? Because what else do you do in this situation? I
Right.
go behind Till. I go to fucking Till. This kid follows me behind Till and he's meow, meow, rubbing my leg. And I was like, "Is this your kid?" She's like, "Oh, you're not a kid. He's stop." I'm like, "Fucking, he's like molesting me. He's fucking rubbing on my leg and meowing."
That is fucked.
That was 2 years ago. I've been there 4 years.
we used to at Valley Village, we used to always, like, the kids would be just running and screaming, and we would be like, "Where are your parents?" "Oh, Mom went to Sears. She told us to stay here."
Hey, Valley Village, like down the block.
Yeah, and we were like, go play with some toys. And they were like, "Okay."
you're
Like,
literally
like,
babysitting the kids
yeah,
at that point.
like people
Tell
would
me
always
about
do
it.
that. They'd be like, "Oh, go play at Dollarama or at Valley Village. I'm gonna go to Sears."
Just go play.
And we were like,
Man, I wish we could do that. But we would have been in the same boat, pissing off retail people. Because whenever Keith and I were together, yeah, we'd goof around, say stuff. But when Dana and I got together, we're like, "Yeah, let's go poke shit. Let's find out what happens when I do this."
Right.
Right? So, again, it's different. Because I had a conversation about this, and when you're a kid and say you think something breaks, what's your natural first instinct?
Run.
Be quiet, walk away, or run. Just like hide it. I didn't break shit. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never been over there. I don't even know what Valley Village is. Like, you know what I mean? But kids nowadays will break in. They'll be like, "What are you gonna do about it?" Like, they
Yeah.
won't-
And you're like,
I'll tell your parents, like, "Fucking do it. They're not gonna do anything." Apparently, they
Yeah.
sound like a demon, but
Right.
but it's
who
true.
fucking
You're
knows?
just like, "Oh."
But really,
parents have no balls anymore.
Because if they spank little Timmy's gonna get taken away
I
by
will
child
go to
protective
I'm gonna call child help. I'm gonna call
I-
kids help phone.
I
Call
will-
them. What the fuck are they gonna do?
I remember being a kid and being like, "My mom's so mean to me. She won't let me play on the Nintendo." And I'd be like, "I'm calling the Child Protective Services." She'd be like, "Fucking do it." Do it.
yeah,
She'd
When
be
you
like,
get off that phone, you're gonna be getting a licking.
yeah, and not just that, but she'd be like, "Go to a foster home. Go
See ya.
where there's 8 other kids
Bye.
and they have no Nintendo or no computer." She'd be like, "Go, see ya."
The
And then
Nintendos.
she'd be like, "If you really want to go, let's go pack your stuff." I'd be like, "Okay, Mom, let's go pack my stuff." And then she'd be packing. I'd be like, "Mom, wait, no,
Right,
I don't want to leave home."
The parents have to push farther
I
than the
remember-
kids. If the parents don't push farther than the kids have fucking control. And how can you give control to a fucking 6-year-old?
It's like
Fuck
giving. It's
him.
like giving control to Donald Trump.
Yeah.
What's the difference? Okay, here's a story. I don't know if you guys knew this or not. I was a little kid. This is one of my first few memories. We lived in Regina, and in the Glen Elm area, and I was home with mom.
Compton.
I was home with mom, and there was something she said I couldn't do something or whatnot. I was like, I'm gonna run away because every kid,
Yeah.
whatever, right?
Everybody says they're gonna
Right.
run away.
And
I did it in my
and then
room
mom
when nobody
was
was
like,
listening,
mom was
but-
like, you know what? Do it. Go. See ya.
How
You're
far
not gonna
did-
have anything you have here. And I was like, good. I packed.
How far
I
did you get?
packed my cars. I grabbed my stuffed rabbit named Hoppity, and I was like, me and Hoppity are out. And I walked out. I walked into the alley, and I was like, hey, what do I do now? And I was gone for, I don't know, what for me felt like hours, but I was probably only gone like 10 minutes. And then I went home, and I was like, I'm sorry, the world's so scary. Oh, no, I walked all the way down to Park
Backpack
Street.
across
I walked
Europe.
to Park Street, and then the cars went by, and I was like a dog, like, what are these? And I walked home. And then mom was like, yeah, see? It's not so good out there, is it?
7-Eleven.
Right.
That's a true story. I don't know if mom remembers that, but I do.
She'll remember.
But no, I was like, me and Hoppity are out.
That's
I think really like every kid has done it. They're like, I'm leaving. They pack like their
Hoppity.
favorite stuffy, and they're like,
Original.
They don't go to the fridge and grab like a fucking like they don't grab food, they don't grab water. They're just like, I'm taking my toys and I'm leaving because that's all a kid knows is toys.
oh.
What are you going to do for food, Timmy? What? You mean you're not going to come feed me when I'm lost?
yeah.
Sorry, Keith. These are your chips.
They're delicious.
That's okay, I'll have some. Okay, but yeah, that's the thing. No one fucking teaches anyone anything anymore. Well, they do, but they just go, hey, watch this YouTube video on it. What fucking parent will hand their child an iPad? You want your kid to have an iPad? They should fucking work for it.
Well, yeah, they gotta earn
I'm
it.
not saying like you gotta do the dishes before you can check your phone, but I'm like,
Well,
but you know what I mean? Like, don't just sit there and go, I want this, and then expect your parents to go, oh, here you go, Timmy.
Well, that's what happens.
Exactly, but that's not what should be happening.
No, fuck no.
Like there's
Like I understand, like, oh, he's being a good kid. Let's give him some candy. But there's a difference between here's a fucking 25-cent piece of candy versus here's a fucking $500 fucking tablet that you can go watch porn and watch some guy poke a dead body with a stick,
yeah,
Right.
like
and then
No age restriction.
yeah.
or people who will let their kids scream in the middle of the night or stupid shit like that.
and they're like,
you know?
oh, he has a tummy ache. Well, rub his stomach. Give him fucking something. Don't let him scream.
Yeah.
Like,
The worst thing we had to worry about when we were younger was, or not us, but our parents had to worry about us watching on the internet was what was on Newgrounds.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I remember.
I got busted for that shit. I didn't know what it was, but I liked it.
I remember.
True story. I lost Halloween because of that. Anyways.
Oh my god. Okay, I remember. I don't remember if we were at Grandma June's house or if I was at your guys' house or what it was, but it was me. It was us four here, Kate and Liz, and we were watching Ego Raptor on Newgrounds.
Oh,
And we
fuck
showed
yeah.
Grandma. And we showed Grandma. Grandma's like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, and I remember thinking we were like, we're so bad. Mom and Dad would be so mad at us if they knew we were watching this. And
Grandma
then-
just stared at him and was like, oh, yeah?
and then
just walked away.
And then, yeah. And then, like, we'd watch Fred, and we'd be like, oh, we can't let Mom and Dad see Fred. He's
Right.
gonna get in trouble for being on YouTube.
It's Fred.
Yeah. And,
Fuck.
and now it's like Jake Paul fucking spanks his girlfriend and beats the shit out of her. 12 million views. Like,
And it's like, everybody watches Jake Paul.
yeah, like,
Grandma's favorite.
YouTube.
Rapper.
Grandma's favorite rapper, Lil Windex. For real.
Low clean.
Lil
Bon
Lil
Ami.
Windex, your grandma's favorite rapper.
Oh my god.
Oh, man. But no, like, again, when you're a kid and you get introduced to some of this shit, the internet now is so out of control.
Oh, it's out
like
of
I
control.
said, I got caught with porn. I don't remember what type of porn. Probably fucked up
This
stuff.
is the ultimate orgy.
Yeah, probably that. And I was like, what are
Homosexuality.
penises? Even
Good
though I
guys
had
and
one.
Bad guys with dildos, as far as the eye can see.
Yeah,
That was a classic.
I have
You
that
know,
phone on my
this is
Spotify
actually
playlist.
really good.
it is.
It's catchy as shit.
Dude,
The
I still
orgy
listen
should
to
not
it.
be catchy.
No,
but
no.
it is.
Because it's the Ultimate Showdown remixed into the Ultimate Orgy.
Right.
But they did a good job.
They did a
They
good
did
job.
a really good
You gotta
job
give 'em credit for
remaking that.
Yeah. I don't even know why you ratted me out for that, little bastard.
Probably because you ratted me out a day earlier.
Oh, probably. Whatever. I lost trick or treating. I probably needed it. I was a fat kid.
Yeah, you were fucking.
I was.
Oh my god.
But no, like but even now is more dangerous than when we were kids.
Yeah, there's a lot of.
Dude, you don't even have to click that button that says, yes, I am 18 or older.
No, that's not a thing anymore.
Nude.com used to be a thing, and it's not anymore.
Yes, I am 18. You know
Pornhub doesn't even ask you 18. They're like,
Pornhub?
you're going to watch it
No,
anyway.
Yeah.
Like, you watch
Pornhub,
this.
you open Pornhub, it looks just like YouTube.
Yeah.
PornTube?
Pretty much.
Wait, is that
yeah.
a thing?
Cornhub.
You porn.
Oh, Cornhub.
Porn.
You porn? Who are you, fucking 80? I love the you porn in the red tube.
It's on my Spotify playlist.
Wait, Ultimate Orgies?
Like a big playground
When suddenly Batman cheers from the shade.
and hit Godzilla with a back
comes
grenade. This is
Didn't
still a
expect to be
fucking
fucked by
banger.
Shaq.
It is a banger.
Proceeded to open up a can of
I
Shaq
can't
lube. Then
when
Aaron
believe it's on
Carter
Spotify.
came out of the blue.
And
He started sucking off Shaquille O'Neal in the backseat of the Batmobile.
Okay, turn it. Yeah.
take
Was
a
that
tangent
Ultimate, was that
of another
Ultimate
one.
Showdown or
Yeah,
Orgy?
Ultimate Showdown.
Oh, okay.
I'm
It's
surprised
actually
we
on
actually remember
Spotify.
that. I haven't seen that in years.
The
Yeah.
original.
Oh my god, yeah, it's so
OG.
good. So good. Shit. What were we
Speaking
ta-
of
what
weird
were we
porn,
talking about?
I don't know. 11:30.
What were we even talking about? I don't even
we're talking about weird porn now.
I don't know.
I think we should cut this before it gets any weirder.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't wanna
I
go to-
feel we can talk late into the night, and this will end up being a 6-hour fucking podcast.
I don't want to go to jail.
Okay, but you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? Oh, you know what? Nah, we'll say that for another episode. We'll talk about it later.
What is it? What's crazy?
Nothing. It was just,
Sneak peek for next week.
it was coming soon.
Wait until the end.
What? Wait.
I'm dead. Ah, skull and bone.
LMAO, you lit.
What's crazy?
No,
Whose
it was.
kids are
I was just
these?
gonna say. I was searching up, people who do, like really, really, not famous but larger podcasts.
Yep.
They'll record for 8 hours of a day, and then they'll take about an hour of footage and then place it in there. But we don't have time for that.
No.
So we're giving you
nobody got
we're
time
giving
for
you
that.
raw dog footage.
This is literally raw dog footage.
Ew.
We don't throw compressors or de-essers or any of that fucking shit on
Suppressors?
yet.
Until we know how to
Until
use
we know how to fucking do it properly. But our audio is getting better just as we're recording. I mean, we're trying to keep it as raw as possible, so because we don't have fucking time. I tried last week to do it. I had spent a whole fucking day in the studio.
Yeah, you were in here all day Sunday.
I wasted a day. You know why? 99% of that time was fucking YouTube.
YouTube's been a piece of shit lately. It's
Fucking
been hard for us to
cunt
upload to.
YouTube.
We're trying to.
What a crazy platform.
It's fucking.
Dude.
We're trying to upload to it, but we're having a little bit of difficulty right now.
We'll
so,
only accept WMV or WAV or AVI. Oh, here's all these fucking
Lists.
here's all these formats.
And
But
then-
no video editing software you can even buy fucking does anything.
You got to spend $300 on a software that uploads to YouTube.
Fucking
like
YouTube.
we had something, but there's something went wrong with the computer, and we actually lost the program. So
I had to go fucking buy something
so we
because all
got
the free shit
So we
is
bought
junk.
another one, and it doesn't even give us what we want.
Hey, anybody out there listening to this fucking thing, if you know of any decent video editing software that you can save video files
Please
into
help me.
into
Brett,
compressed
Email us
stuff.
at parttimerspodcast17@gmail.com.
There's our
or just
plug.
comment
Or
on the
DM me.
There's our
Yeah,
plug.
slide into
Or
my
just
DM.
comment.
DM for merch.
Slide into the DM.
Yeah, if you guys,
DM
we
for
also
merch.
have a potential possibility of some merch. So if you want like a shirt, hit us up.
Yeah, but it's coming. Just
It could be me naked on the front if you wanted.
Oh my god.
Inquiries on the Instagram.
yeah, comment on anything we
DM
post.
on the Instagram.
Let us know.
Say and share it to your friends, please. I'm lonely.
I need to get those views
I
like Jake Paul.
Do I need to kill my cousin and poke her body to get you guys to watch? Like, I'll do
I'll
it.
do it. There's a knife right here.
I'll do it. I got keys. I can get it done.
Anything for the views.
You could kill a pilot with a table knife.
It would just take a while, especially if he's hefty.
Shit, you could probably beat a guy to death with the Sunday New York Times, couldn't you?
fucking probably.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, thanks for coming out, Kirsten.
Yeah,
Thank
thanks
you
for
for
having
having
me.
me.
Yeah, thanks for coming out.
Honestly,
Yeah,
thank you for having me.
It didn't feel like an hour and a half.
No, not at all.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, no.
You gotta get the sign on the door.
Yeah.
Everybody
Yeah,
comes
we'll
in,
post
gets
on
the
our
sign on the door.
Instagram and all that shit. Thanks again for coming out, you guys, and listening to us fucking rant about nothing. We'll be back again next week. Who's in next week, Curtis?
Blake.
Blake?
Big old BFC, and we'll
Big
tell you the
old
story behind that one when that comes.
BFC. Big F and something.
It's
Sounds made up.
Yeah, because I made it up when like grade 9 when we were hunting.
Right.
So, anyways,
Yeah. Anyways, thanks again for coming out, guys. Check out our Buzzsprout,
Facebook,
iTunes,
Twitter,
SoundCloud, Facebook,
I
Twitter,
can't
Instagram,
wait.
all
I
that
can't.
shit.
Sorry, I'm going to interrupt.
Again.
I can't wait till we get the ending better, and it doesn't sound great because we'll fucking what are we on?
I know.
We'll have it down.
We have a decent intro because it's easy to do an intro, but an outro is like, oh, I can't remember what I'm on.
We'll have it a better setup around here.
Now
'cause
know.
that takes time, but we're fucking busy. So
Yeah. Thanks for fucking staying patient with us and hanging out. And we'll see you again next week when fucking big F and something's on, Blake.